Saying kappa doesn't have the same effect as typing it, but this ain't no Twitch chat. This is the initiative. We look at the latest PC games on the market to see how long they'll stay here. One simple question: what if there was a game called Divekick, and the characters were dive and kick, and the buttons were dive and kick? Divekick was originally a late-night joke, and the design document was ready to go in the morning. A demo was shown off at several fighting game events, and people really liked it. One thing led to another. A Kickstarter was made to fund the game, only to be cancelled because it was picked up by Iron Galaxy, which is a company with money. Now we have a real game. Divekick is self-explanatory. It's a fighting game revolving around two moves: dive and kick. Dive is to jump into the air, kick is to kick. You don't have the freedom of movement with a D-pad or arrow keys. The entire game only uses two buttons. You move forward by kicking in the air, and you move back by kicking on the ground. You get hit once, you lose the round. You have a health bar because fighting games have health bars. You also have a meter that fills up as you dive because fighting games have meters. This allows you to perform a special move depending on if you're on the ground or in the air. There's 13 characters in the game, and they all have their own special moves, jumping physics, and attack angles. It's a best of 9. First to 5 hits is the winner. And that's the entire game. Seriously, that's it. It has story mode, versus mode, and online play, so everything it needs is here. If you just take the game at face value, it's going to look really stupid. You would think that a game like this would be missing all the content and depth of something like Street Fighter or Marvel vs. Capcom or any other fighting game on the market, but surprisingly enough, this is not the case. What the fighting game community discovered is that Divekick removes all the complex combos and controls of other games and leaves everything that's normally reserved for high-level play. Things like space control, mind games, reading your opponent, etc. So there's a lot more depth to it than meets the eye. Divekick is a game that anyone can pick up and easily understand and have fun with it. The whole game is packed with references to the fighting game community, and this has already proven itself in fighting game events, so how will the rest of the world respond to it? I don't think the game will resonate well with people outside the fighting game community. First impressions are lasting impressions. You can just look at it and see a really stupid game, and this will turn off a lot of people. I think this is a game that someone has to introduce to you. They have to explain the mechanics involved and how deep the gameplay really is in order to like it. So for the first few weeks, this will only be purchased by those who understand what this game actually is. This is mainly the American audience. Even though the game is on Steam, fighting games aren't as popular in the European market. I don't expect Divekick to change that. In a few months' time, we'll still see this in fighting game events. Maybe not on the main stage, but definitely as a side tournament. This game is just too good to pass up. Just look at the VODs on YouTube from any event. People are really enjoying this game, and I think you'll be hearing about this game for a very long time. I highly doubt there will be any DLC because the fighting game community doesn't like DLC. If anything, new content will be patched in. This goes to show good game ideas can come from anywhere. Remember, this started as a joke. People got involved, people made it happen, and they made the game come to life. I would recommend this to anyone because it's easy to pick up, easy to set down when you want to do something else, and easy enough to come back to. It's a really good game in small doses. You can get the game for $10. What a shame they didn't make this $8.95. We'll see how this game does in a few months. Thanks for watching.